Hello people, my name is Rage and welcome and all back to some Rebirth. And yes, it is time, as you can see, because of your eyeballs and your senses and your touch. Well, not your touch. I doubt any of you are currently caressing your video screen going, ah yes, I see you have started on the first floor with the Book of Revelations. I believe that what this means is we're going for another Platinum God progress run. And if you did actually tell that by just feeling your monitor screen where the video is, then damn! I'm impressed. Can you teach me? I want to be able to identify complex information via touching something that has no right to give me said complex information. I mean, it sounds like an incredible gift. And have you thought about maybe using that to progress your standing in humanity and maybe acquiring something that could make you loved by all around you and just generally enjoying your life as a world where you can experience everything? I have no idea what most of the words that I said there were. But what I know, I keep falling for that every single time. But what I do know, God, that room, guys. In fact, let me tell you while we fight famine. I don't know why I'm surprised at that, actually. I used the Book of Revelations. Of course I did. Let me tell you the story I have went through. So, I started on this run as I was doing, see if I could get another Platinum God progress attempt going, see if I could, luckily enough, find a library on the first floor, and indeed, I did, but obviously, Isaac doesn't start with a key. Now, I'm using Isaac so I can re-roll the books in the library too. Help increase my chances. I feel like starting with a library with Revelation in is the most natural, non-breaking run way of doing this. So that's what I'm going to attempt for a while, until my will breaks, and I will do whatever it takes. I will play dirty if you want me to game. Oh, we'll get dirty, won't we, famine? Hey. 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 I love this guy. He's just, I don't like killing him. I don't like killing him. So either way, you know the drill. Let's grab our cube of meat and continue on. Well, not really continue on with every single time I fall for it. So many times! I'm annoyed I can't get the Dinted Rock, but basically what happened was, this item room, and I only went into the item room before you guys got to see this, because literally none of the other rooms dropped a key. I went in here, it was Rainbow Baby. I re-rolled Rainbow Baby into the 99 bomb item. The 99 bomb item was nice and all, because it let me find both secret rooms. Finding both secret rooms found me a pill room, which we're about to go back to, which had bombs equals keys. So I ended up with 99 keys. That is how we have reached our current state of affairs. So honestly, it was quite the rip-roaring ride for a run. What is this? I can see forever. I mean, it's nice to have a spare one. I'm gonna be okay with that. It's always nice to have a spare bit of psychic ability. I mean, you're never gonna find yourself in a situation where you're thinking, you know, I'm a little bit too psychic at the moment. I could do with being a little bit less psychic, maybe. Probably got too many psychic things going on. I mean, what am I like, really? So, fortunately, very fortunately, we did find the Revelation. And the Revelation was actually just there. I didn't even need to re-roll for it, which was a little bit saddening, because it means I could have been something like Samson and a little bit of a powerfuler base character than Isaac. But I shall not complain, because I have got another glorious chance at making this happen. So, guys, make your predictions now then, because as I said, I'm going to show you every single one of these attempts. I also got a health down pill, in case you're wondering why I got 2. So yeah, I really obviously would love to be able to show you the first floor, but it's kind of pointless if I don't end up finding a key. Oh good, is this just a really, really explosive run? It's just every item I'm going to find related to explosions in some way, because while that could create a pretty damn impressive run, I also have a feeling it could end in utter disaster. Either way, we're so far doing pretty well for ourselves. Obviously, the Book of Revelations means we have health for absolute days, weeks, in fact. You could even say months, but don't go more than that, otherwise that's just crazy. I don't know why I felt the need to say crazy like that. That's just... I'm not going to do it again. Either way, everything's looking pretty damn mango-y. And the reason I said mango-y is because why should peaches get the entirety of the spotlight? What has a peach done to deserve the place in our hearts as the go-to fruit for when everything is going okay with the world? Why does Peach get that privilege? I don't know why Peach get that privilege. I'm not even a big fan of Peach. I don't like them. I think they're pretty disgusting, honestly. I don't enjoy eating them. Monstro here doesn't enjoy eating them. I mean, he's lost his twin. We've murdered his twin in cold blood, or in this case, cold meat. You don't want to be murdered in cold meat. Although cold meat's better than warm meat, because warm meat is bloody and might smell a little. So, if I had to choose between murdered by frozen meat or murdered by warmed up meat, it would probably be frozen. The frozen could also probably kill you quicker because it would, because it would be a lot more solid, and, you know, the killer could get a lot more of a good bashing action as he tries to murder you. So that's really something I think we need to consider as we progress forward, which we are going to do because we are incredibly behind, because obviously I wasn't expecting this to turn out to be an actual run, so I wasn't paying too much heed to the timer. Let's have a look in here. I mean, that's good. We don't have any bombs. I think this is a worthy trap to do. So we're going to get an ex-horseman on this floor. So are we going to get Conquest, or are we going to get Death? I mean, it would be my, what, 4th or 5th Conquest in this situation, and I don't know. I don't know if I can handle that. I don't know if it would break me. The blood clot is obviously nice to find. I'm never going to complain about the blood clot. Well, you'd probably complain about, you know, a real life blood clot, but we're not talking about... In fact, most of the items would just affect you horrifically, honestly. Though it would be cool if humans did actual combat via throwing their tears at each other. I mean, that would create some interesting army situation. Imagine the medieval ages, like 5,000 soldiers on each side of the field in plate armor, ready for battle. They charge at their general's command, sworn to protect him and their kingdom. And what they do when they reach the range of the enemies, they all stand there and blink rapidly, and great gobs of teary death fire out of them, hurtling towards their opponents, landing and slightly moistening them as the tears kind of don't do much, because tears are tears, and you can't really do much with tears, and both sides of the battle just drenching the others with tears until one side of this great conflict goes, alright, that's enough, that's disgusting, you guys win, we need to stop covering each other in tears, this is ridiculous. Do you want to try using swords next time? That's probably better. Yeah, you know, actually, yeah, we'll just stab each other, because I don't know whose idea this was, alright, I think he was called Isaac, but he's a bit of a pillock, and we're gonna have to execute him. It's only fair. But nobody wants to execute him. Who's gonna execute him? I think his mum, actually, ironically, was pretty willing to do so. Well, that seems weird. How's she gonna do that? I mean, with tears? No, actually, I think she is a big pioneer of the bladed weapon, and she actually has a knife. But can she get to him with that knife? I mean, does she have the range on it? Oh yeah, she is wearing some heels, and I think that really gives her the edge. That couple extra inches of reach is what she needs to murder Isaac. And that is how sword fighting replaced tear fighting in the alternate Isaacinian universe Middle Ages. Thank you for listening to my story, and good night. And the video just ends. Kinda want to get the secret map, but at the same time... you know, at the same time, strangled from behind, you know, it's not always easy to decide what you want to do. I love the strangled from behind, the mid-sentence that people tend to do. Just someone's walked up to them and started wringing their neck, and they just can't do anything about it. Damn it, will you please explode? Nobody likes you. Nobody. Alright? The bombfly does not make sense as a species. How do they reproduce? Where do the baby bonflies go? Are they only like little tiny spark flies when they're born and they have to mature into bombflies? But even then, how does that work as a defense mechanism? Oh, in order to stop you killing me, I'm going to kill myself. That's kind of what I want. Have you thought about maybe not doing not doing that. I mean, I could understand if they exploded and they deflated and they had to regenerate the energy, potentially, but not like that. Not like that at all. It is horrific. So far then, this run so far, pretty absolutely shocking set of items. There's not been a single redeeming feature. Just actually not. I mean, I'd rather have 87 bombs and 6 keys, because at least then I can use the bombs to kill people. That's kind of annoying. It's too bad we don't have Dark Bomb. And I know I accidentally missed one of those rooms with Dark Bomb, but you gotta realize he's gotta learn on his own. I can't just keep feeding him hearts all the time. I keep telling you this, alright? I've told you before, and I will tell you again, alright? I am letting Dark Bomb fly the nest, and I'm not gonna cry. He's got his own life to live. He's got his own life to live. Alright, Mr. Pestilence, let us do glorious battle. I mean, granted, we will at the very least have a Meat Boy just to wreck everything, level 3. So we do have that going for us, which is a good bit of potential. But I don't know if it'll be enough based on the items that we've currently got. I want these leg days to die because they're actually kind of making this very difficult. There we go. I never thought I would be so ruined by a leg day spider as that, but you know, there's something new that happens every single day. Okay, he should pretty much just die now that he is trapped in the corner. I just basically don't want him to get to me, and I don't want to take any more damage because I would obviously like to get a devil deal. They're going to become quite important based on the just lackluster item rooms. Even if it was a bad item, I would at least like an item that I can take with me. I mean, that is just shocking. It really is. At least we're not playing by yesterday's rules of I have to take every item, because we'd be on magic fingers with like no money here. In fact, swapping Revelations for the Boom Buddy would have been, oh yeah, let's not talk about that. Angel Room. Well, I mean, yeah, I'm okay with the soul. I'm okay with the soul. I am. I'm okay with the soul, and I'm gonna blow up the left one. And I have a feeling that we are going to get death. And the reason I feel like that is because Super Meat Boy isn't really actually the best one for us to get. I would much prefer to get Bandage Girl because that unlocks the Super Bandage, and that's another item I need for Platinum God. So I have a feeling that I'm going to be throwing a bone here. We're going to get death. We're going to finally get level 4 Meat Boy, which don't get me wrong, will be cause for major, and I'm talking level 5 celebrations. And you may ask, what are level 5 celebrations? Well, I'm sorry, I can't tell you unless you're part of the level 5 celebration club. I do like being able to open everything that I come across. That is always quite the boon. But I feel like Bandage Girl's gonna take a while. 48-hour energy, I mean, that's pretty good. We effectively just get a load of hearts from that. I'm going to take the Hanged Man, just in case we come to a room where flight will be useful. Granted, the Chariot is obviously excellent, because we do have this orbital, but at the same time, it's not like we need it. Well, I'm going to take Libra. Why not? I feel like it's okay at this stage. Our damage isn't coming from our tears, so I'm actually completely fine with taking them, because it has the potential later on to be quite powerful if we get any big boosts. Our main damage here is going to be coming from Meat Boy himself. This may get the secret room as well. No, okay, secret room being extra sneaky, I see. Pretty Fly is good because we are going to be losing Meat Boy as an orbital. Ah, the southern one was the correct one. Tears down, that is very, very lame, but as it immediately gets balanced out, 2 48-hour energy pills. That is quite ridiculous here. I mean, I don't know how much health we're on, but I have a feeling it's a fair amount, and I am going to take the other 48 energy with me, simply because I value 2 to 3 hearts over taking the Hanged Man with me. So, generally, I think that went pretty well. I mean, we've got a lot of money, so this is going to go well. We'll find out if we're on... Oh, no, we're not actually on max health, so that's something. Oh, blank card! And a foot... No, it doesn't work on pills. I know what I'm talking about. Wait, does it work on pills? I'm gonna check. This is probably stupid. Yeah, okay, good. I just wanted to 100% confirm that before I walked away from a potentially incredible run where I could break Bandage Girl and Meat Boy into existence, but that is not going to happen for me today. And we do actually have a nice amount of bombs now, so this is promising. Very, very ow! Very, very ow. Just very, very ow. Honestly, it's very ow. Imagine having a fight where you had to yell out Isaac items in order to attack your opponent. So let's pretend that, you know, you're about 20 feet apart, you're in an arena, and you can only say each thing once. So for example, if I went Blood Clot, I would fire a single red damaging tear, like Blood Clot does. But then I can't do that again, so I'd like dive out the way as he yelled Brimstone, the laser barely like scraping along my side, bruising me a little bit, and singeing the wound even as it creates it, because it would probably cauterize at the same time. There's probably a lot of heat in a brimstone laser, and then as I land, having been singed, I turn and look at him and go, Ipecac, and then explosive pellet fires forth from me, and then he just manages to dive out the range of the explosion, turns to me and goes, Epic Fetus, and I'm like, no, I look up to the sky and see a missile raining down upon me, and just destroyed by it, like one of my legs just obliterated by the explosion, and I'm like, Dr. Fetus, and like roll a bomb under his feet, and before he can dive, it explodes under him, defeating him in a cruel twist of fetus irony. That would be a very interesting battle. I mean, how long before you run out of ways to attack? Yes, magic mushroom! That is what I like to see, and the mind! Look at us right now! I don't mind that at all. Hey, and magic mushroom, giving us that damage. And by that damage, I mean giving us that Libra damage. Probably should have thought about that a little bit more before I took Libra. But I know I like Libra. I do. I'm gonna take Samson's Lock. I mean, it has the potential, and we have the health to just accept getting hits. Obviously, it's nowhere near as effective as Bloody Lust, but I think we can get away with it. Over the Gulped Penny, I don't need that many shop items. I think it's okay. I think it is just genuinely okay. What I don't think is okay is this guy refusing to die. Ooh, okay, this may go pretty well. And Abel. And the Angel Room. You know what, Abel? You know what? You know what? I don't even want you. I don't even want you. Yes, I realize this means he could show up later. Do I care? That's the question you got to ask yourself. The answer is not a jot. Let's move on. Abel's just in the room like, I'm a final level unlock, and nobody likes me. And even as a kid, I wasn't able to make friends. They didn't like my stupid jokes. I think that was the reason. And it's really a tragic story for him. It really, really is. Alright, up we go. Oh, what you say? Only meant well. Good. That's the battle song of my people. One warrior charges into battle going, "Arr, die, knave!" And the other person charges into battle going, "What you say? Stab! I only meant slash, well, disembowel." I mean, style points abound with that one, honestly. You could not get more suave than, well, I guess not suave, but you mean, you'd definitely be known as that guy who sings that song into battle, so if that's something you take pride in, you can definitely go for it. Finding Greed is good, but it also means we're probably going to be faced with Super Greed at some point, which kinda sucks. Necro 1, of course, this means we are going to get a chance to fight war for a Meat Boy Tacular. Calm down. Alright, Masks. Masks of Infamy. I've had enough of your crap, and I'm going to need you to stop charging into me because I'm having trouble dodging and I don't want to be part of this. That actually went surprisingly okay. Let us revelation our way to victory. I'm going to go do the boss as soon as possible because obviously I want Meat Boy online because he's going to be a big source of damage for us. I've never had such a minor upgrade from getting the magic mushroom. Hey, Spider Baby. I mean, it does look like someone has bitten a massive brain. And that could happen. I mean, when you've got a brain this big, it only makes sense that someone would feel the need to bite it. And by someone, I mean a spider. Though imagine waking up with a lump this size on your head that spiders started crawling out of. You would be very upset. Like, very, very upset. Polypopolipopos, can you please die whenever you're ready? I mean, I've got orbitals and the soul. I don't really know what you're planning on pulling here. Yes, that's right. Die. And war. Nice to see you. To see your war. I was a little bit worried as I walked in. Wait, have I revelation? But then I remembered I have. And all was well with the world. Please just die. Please, all you need to do is die. I'm gonna use Meat Boy on him because I mean I've got a lot of health to gain before being reckless becomes an issue. So, you know, if it speeds up the fight, gets him down there, I'm okay with that. I really, really am. Though I don't want him to just run into me loads while he's on the ground because that tends to hurt. Alright. We have ourselves Meat Boy. Oh, it's getting a little bit tense again. It is definitely getting a little bit tense again because... Oh, thank you, Curse the Maze. I did want to do that again. I'm glad you gave me that opportunity. We do, obviously. How did I get that secret room without getting the bomb? Did I really fail my bomb placement that badly? Because I feel like I did. Meat Boy, do it! Meat Boy, kill him! Kill! Maim! Dismember! Lovely. He's brutal. He's very brutal. And he looks so happy about it as well, which I think is another main advantage. Do I even want to do anything on this floor? I want to go to the shop and the secret room. I guess I may as well. And, yep, he's going to get absolutely annihilated. I love just letting him do his thing. Though I think Bandage Girl is a little bit better. It does seem like that's the case. Careful. Spikes are everywhere. You never know when you're going to get spiked. It could happen anywhere, anywhen, and there's nothing you can do about it, mainly because you'll be too busy being in extreme pain on the floor due to all the blood that is now coating you. And secret room. Flies! Why would you fly near that? Oh, they didn't in the end. It looked like they wanted to, but then they gave it up. That probably would have got the secret room anyway. Okay, do I care about you? I'm going to go to 20, just in case there is stuff to buy in there. Well, I mean, we may as well keep the Empress. It gives us a boost, and we can use 48 energy now in order to get ourselves some extra hearts for the floor to come. Honestly, I don't mind if I lose the run. I would just be very disappointed in myself if I lost the run before even having an opportunity to see if it is Conquest or Death. That would really suck. We got the broken stopwatch and we got the blue. I'm going to go for that. And I guess I'm going to do that just because it's basically buying a spirit heart anyway. Awesome. So a fairly good floor. We can't do the trap because we don't have the health for the trap. And that's about it. The other rooms are just other rooms that we do not need to waste our time killing. We are on a mission. We are on a mission. A lot of the time, I'm happy to explore. I am. But a lot of the time, I really just want to get to, hopefully, death and celebrate. It would be, imagine dying to death when you just need to beat him for the final Meat Boy. How much would that absolutely suck? It would be the worst experience going. Okay, please die, Raph. I mean, Meat Boy is trying, but he's not that effective. Yay, Mr. Boom! Oh, I'm so happy to see you here. I mean, at least you give us a tinted rock, so you got that going for us. Bob's Brain, let's do it! We need all the external damage we can get, because Libra is, well, doing Libra things. That's all Libra does, and we can't blame Libra for doing Libra things. It's, you know, he Libras, therefore he's Libra, and we should not hold him to account for that. Maybe later when we have revised the justice system, but for now, we should not. So yeah, the run, so far, everything's going pretty peachy. Libra, probably not the smartest choice, but Magic Mushrooms certainly helped make it better. We've got Meat Boy, he's kicking ass left and right. Bob's Brain, actually kind of nice. We get some collateral skulls, we can do a fair amount of explosive damage. Generally, everything is going swimmingly, and I would say we are 99.9% likely to at least have a shot at Conquest/Death, or hopefully not Mr. Fred or a Double Trouble. Either way, things are looking up. Things are definitely looking up. It's just whether we get unfortunate enough. It really is. So I'm just trying to distract myself with lovely random thoughts, as you may be identifying. But there is just a big part of me that's like, please let this work. Please, just give me one of the two. At least let me get halfway there. And it's an interesting feeling to feel. That's all I'm saying. Guys, let's save on a key and bomb our way into the item room. What do you have for us? Heart is fine. Would have lost that if we'd gone in the normal way, so that was definitely worth it. Hey guys, I replaced your campfire with a bot. Wow! The other three are like, dude! Why did you just murder Harry? And another spacebar item that we can't take. Oh, it's just excellent over here in spacebar item that we can't take town. Actually, I'm just gonna leave. I mean, I have no need to go to the rest of the floor. I don't have any money for the shop. Well, 5, but that's hardly worth going to a shop floor. And they just kind of gave me a way out of the room thanks to Bob's brain. So I mean, I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. I am going to be as oblivious as a Trojan warrior right here. And I'm okay with that. Any tinted rocks? Not that I can see. Don't fire that at me, Meat Boy. Whenever you're ready, man. Yep, there you go. Well done. I'm very proud of you. You are very, like, not that damaging. Is his damage relevant to me? Because if so, then Libra! You can't tell, but I'm shaking my fist in anger. Well, an extra red heart. Why the hell not? And mother, let us do this. And I was like, wait, I should stop because of Bob's brain. And then it didn't happen anyway, so that's fine. Whenever you're ready, Meat Boy, you can do it. Just kill Mother. That's all you need to do. That's all you need to do. I swear he does less damage than Bandage Girl, but that could be explained by it being relevant to your damage, and the last time I did have a fairly nice amount of damage. And I'm saving the Empress, because I'd rather save it for a harder fight than Mum, though I will fully admit I am not doing what you would call an exemplary Mum fight. I mean, you wouldn't show this as an example of how to beat Mum. You really, really wouldn't. I just still remember the times where this fight was, like, the hardest fight for me. It's just about right, isn't it? Alright, Devil Deal. Headless baby! I don't know about you guys, but I am sold. Let's go, Polaroid. I mean, we have an orbital, we have the soul, we have a good chance at killing Isaac. And it also helps for Mum's heart, which is something you do have to consider. Mum's heart does tend to catch the unwary unaware. I mean, that sounds very obvious, but you know what I'm saying. Please don't be double trouble. Alright. Alright. It is a singular boss room, so we have a 25% chance to get Conquest. We have a 75% chance to get Death. Now, guys, those of you out there that don't know maths, I imagine you all know maths better than me, given how I failed it, and I know I don't say that enough. But I am pretty sure, using my very, very limited knowledge of arithmetic, right, I am very, very sure that 75% is a much larger number, right? Okay, this may sound crazy, but I am very sure it's a much larger number than, for example, 25. So, statistically speaking, and stop me if I'm going too fast, we are fairly, I would say, likely to have ourselves a fight against death. However, given how this game likes to be, this could obviously go very, very wrong. Good. I'm glad we got away with that. That's not bad either. I mean, it's just a free missing page. Now, Bob's brain is obviously going to try his best to deny me this chance. He is very much going for it here. Ooh, he almost nearly took that black hat away from me, which would have actually cleared this room pretty nicely, so I'm not too upset about that, but I am definitely happier it didn't happen. No, Bob's brain! Don't do it, Bob's brain! Don't do it! There we go. Hey, guys, we found the secret room again? That's so weird. I didn't know that was there. That's very lucky. And there we go. I may have gone a lot calmer here, because I'm apprehensive. I am very, very apprehensive. I'm also very happy that this room is slowed down. I think I have enough health to take death. I was actually concerned about not having enough. Let's get our super secret. May as well put our last bit of money in this machine. You never know what we might find. Okay, guys, I've used the revelation. So here we go. here we go. Are we finally going to get one of the two? By the way, I love all your comments of, well, I got Super Meat Boy the other day. Thanks for that. That makes me feel better. Please, Death. Yo, yes, it's Death. Yes. Yes. So finally. Goddamn finally. Goddamn finally. I'm going to have one of the two. Oh, my God. I am so happy right now. My life is complete. Well, that's not true. Alright, when I get Bandage Girl, my life will be complete. But I am so goddamn happy. It's Death. It is Death. It is Death. It is Death. It is Death. Which means we are finally going to finish Super Meat Boy. We are going to finish Super Meat Boy. I am very happy. You made a Super Meat Boy. There it is. Good God. That is good. That is a good feeling. I'm so pleased with that. I really am. I am absolutely just over the moon. Also, that skip, that is what you call a pro skip. That saves me a lot of floorage, and there's nothing even to kill in here. We need to get Super Meat Boy on the case. Super Meat Boy, off you go, friend. Off you go. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Take him out. Take him out. Yeah, fight! He's about as big as him as well, which is just ridiculous. Is that the easiest Womb 2 floor I've ever seen? Because I think it is. Alright then, mother. Let's do this. I don't want these eyes to be too much of a problem, but also I don't want them to explode Bob's brain when Bob's brain is next to me. Super Meat Boy, can I ask why? Fortunately, the heart got the other one for me, but he was just stood there. Super Meat Boy, please, man. Please, fight it. There we go. Is that so difficult? And now, of course, the second he actually starts doing it, they go away. So that makes a lot of sense there. And by a lot of sense, I mean, seriously? No, go for the heart. Go for the, yay, you're doing it, Meat Boy. You're doing it. I ideally do want to save the Empress for Isaac, because we need all the help we can get against him, as we have seen. Yep, there it is. I didn't want to fire, but I kind of have to. And we might actually die here, but honestly, I really don't care. I really don't care. I am just so happy to have finally got ourselves... Ooh, that's not good. That's not good. Please die. Please. Oh, there it is. There it is. In my defense, I went on top of the heart because I had a feeling that I still had an orbital, and that was retarded of me. But, I mean, apart from getting Super Meat Boy, which is incredible, imagine if you had to finish a run to keep your unlocks. I would be so pissed off. Apart from that, I mean, yeah, we had an okay defensive items, but offensively, this was one of the weakest runs we've ever had. Again, thanks to Libra. Can I ask, guys, is Libra worth just passing up? Because the 2 times I've had it on a non-ridiculous soy milk endeavor, it has just crippled me for the entire run. Like, if I was actually doing magic mushroom blood clot damage there, I feel like I would have wrecked Mum's heart so quickly. So let me know your thoughts on Libra as an item. And to be fair, I wasn't playing very well. I was just so happy we got Meat Boy. We got bloody Meat Boy. Oh, wonderful. Alright then, guys. My name has been Rage. But remember to like if you enjoyed this. It really does help. We got Meat Boy, guys. Let's hear the loveliness, as you all call me a noob. I want you to be happy that I got Meat Boy, and then you can call me a noob for dying to the heart. That's what I'm going to give you. Subscribe for more. Oh, goodbye. Yes!